Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Monday morning, starting off another hot week in August. But we got some good stuff coming up this week, some really good information you're going to use, and some good video. So let's get started today with our weather. Look, it's still hot. It's going to be up in the 90s, low 77, and water temperature, again, taking off the pier, is at 87 degrees. So keep that in mind as you get ready to do any kind of surf fishing, whatever. The water temperature is really hot in the surf and off the pier. But if you're going out a little bit further, it won't be quite as hot. The rivers are hot too. So our moon phase, our Monday moon phase, brought to you by Mountain Dew. Get out and do. We're looking at we're in the last quarter today, the last quarter moon. We got a new moon starting tomorrow, and the new moon, we're waning on out now, and the new moon is going to be on the 19th, which is Wednesday, a week from this Wednesday. That's important this time of year in the fishing. Marine forecast, well, our tide chart first by Kent Forest Lawn. We're looking at a high tide at 3:24 this morning and a low tide at 1:25 this afternoon, right after lunch. And a marine forecast will be west, coming straight out of the west at 10 to 15. So that's pretty strong on open water. Lake Seminole and Lake Talquin and those different places. That's strong coming in if you're on a small boat. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's look. I want to start the Monday off. I got two funny pictures. They're funny to me, and I hope you enjoy the humor in some of these pictures. Check this first one. An old photo of people eating in a restaurant. Photo was taken in 2019 BC. That's before Corona. And you can see the picture where everybody is out there in a crowded restaurant. And don't be long for those days to come back. But that's funny because it's 2019 BC. All right, the other picture, you have to sort of be an outdoorsman to understand this, but look at the look on the little boy's face, and the heading goes, your dad watching you back up the trailer. So this is when you're like a teenager, and you're backing up the trailer, and he's telling you, and I know you've heard this before, left is right and right is left. Too much, not enough, straighten the wheel. And then he finally says, you burning daylight, get out and I'll do it. How many of y'all have been through that in the early days? Your dad is trying to tell you how to back the trailer up at the ramp at dark and it's going back and forth and all. And I know some of my Georgia friends still do it that way, but I thought that was humorous. Now, let's go from something humorous to something serious. Y'all know how we used to get the FWC on, and Travis would always do Case of the Month. And it was really good because these are real life cases. I miss that. I miss having FWC coming on and keeping us informed of things from their end and sharing the case of the month. But I tried to find some stuff, and I found a good one this past latter part of the week. And this is a net fishing violation. Okay, I'm going to show you the pictures here. This is not here locally. This is down in South Florida, and this is a gill net. Now, y'all know what the gill nets are. They're very illegal. Okay, here's the pictures here. After catching, here's one, and here's a picture of the net being strung out. This is what a gill net can do. It goes along the edge of the grass. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It goes along the edge of the grass. This is a big gill net. It goes down for like 100 yards. It's probably a 300-foot gill net. Now, it used to be legal, and it used to be very okay to do this. Here's what they caught. Okay, the FWC has staked them out. They've gotten word from some people, just like my viewers, some people who were really interested in making sure everybody obeys the law, and some citizens called and told the FWC they were doing it. So they staked them out, and they even caught. You see the fish they caught, and I'm gonna show you. Here's a bottlenose dolphin was caught in it. Now, is that not sickening? But here's what they charge them with now. To a felony, illegal use of a gill net. That's a felony. Another felony. Failure to transit a gill net, possession of a gill net, a misdemeanor, there are 7 misdemeanors, 6 other misdemeanors, redfish out of season, undersized snook, snook out of season, over the bag limit, or bonnet head sharks. I didn't even know you could catch any. Oversized redfish. They caught some oversized redfish. All that was caught in a gill net. You can do that at nighttime and all, but I just wanted to share that with you. and that little bottlenose dolphin, they got it, and they've charged them with possession of that. So those gill nets, they're illegal now. They used to be you know, all the old timers in the early fishing days before people sport fishing, they used gill nets to catch the mullet and all kind of fish and all. And that was legal as a way of life in all the waterfront communities. And then it became slowly, and they banned them in 1994. It was a state amendment to ban them. And rightfully so, because at that point in time, there's so many people using them, and they really were put the hurting on the fish population. So anyway, I just want to show you, that's the FWC report. That's down around South, I want to say down around Naples, in that area. I don't know if anybody here is still using gill nets. So you can still, I know at one time they were running out in the middle of St. Joe Bay, throwing one out, circling it up, but I think they got caught eventually too. And that's the last one I've heard of around here. That was a couple of years ago. So anyway, the good citizens reporting on some illegal activity. All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to set up a video now. We're going to do a little flashback. And you remember when I started the show, one of the things I really looked forward to doing was getting on the road and I had a little name for it called POOR, Panhandle Outdoors on the Road, P-O-O-R. So I've been poor my whole life. So we had a great segment going, and this is one thing I missed. The COVID has sort of taken away from us, but before that, BC, before COVID, we were doing some on the road. So this goes back one of the years, and we hit 3 places on this, and it goes to show you, it reflects so many areas, like we said, in Florida Panhandle, so you can go and spend some quality time in the outdoors with some quality outdoorsmen. So this is just a little flashback to it. And I know you're going to enjoy it and you can still feel the excitement people are having at that point in time. So let's go ahead and Jeff, we'll roll this it's about a 9-minute video. So we'll roll the video and then we're going to come back. So let's roll it, Jeff. All right, folks, Panhandle Outdoors on the road. We're headed down to one of my favorite places, Weewah Hitchika. Folks, we're down in Weewah at the Flathead Catfish Tournament at the end of the road, the old Gaston Park, the end of the road boat ramp. So we're going to go down here and see if they brought in any flathead catfish. Weigh in about 15 minutes. You know, we talked about all summer how much rain we've had here, and you can see the reflection of it in all the muddy water in the big river. If you take a look at it, the river's low, but it's really muddy. See how muddy colored it is? This is a beautiful park. Got all kind of room to tie your boat up. Got a ramp, walking ramp. Folks, drove down to Mexico Beach to see Ron Childs, Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association. Big tournament.
Thank you, thank you.
Good to see you.
We're doing it. We got 144 boats registered, and we're really looking forward to some fish coming in this afternoon. We've already got some 24-pounders, and so they're coming. They're coming.
That's a lot of boats.
It is a lot of boats, especially this economy with this time, you know, and the weather we've had all summer. So we're really pleased with that. I mean, we're blessed.
Okay,
Really do feel blessed.
last night you had the captain meeting. Everything went good for that.
Everything went good. We had a little sprinkle and a little shower, but everything was good.
Yeah. Now you already got a 24-pounder on here, Bad Apple, and then a 21-pounder. You think they're going to hold?
No. It'll take 35, 40 pounds.
35 or 40 pounds. And now you also giving prizes for Wahoo and Spanish.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, that's good.
Wahoo is going to pay $1,000. King pays $3,000, $2,000, and $1,000.
Yeah.
Spanish pays $500, $300, and $200.
We're here at Mexico Beach, right here. This every year y'all raise a lot of money for the association to put in these reefs. All that money goes that way.
This is our biggest fundraiser. And, actually, just last year we put in $120,000 worth, and we're going to put in probably $80,000 to $90,000 next year. And in fact, we put in over $1 million worth since 1997.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what outdoorsmen and sportsmen will do to support.
That's right.
No way.
That's great. Now, I know every year, I missed this last night, but every year y'all get a new queen. Who's the queen this year?
Right there behind you.
Oh, it is? You want to introduce her?
This year we're paying 3 places for Spanish. We didn't do that before, and so now we're getting a lot. Look at this kid coming here. We're getting a lot more people.
Oh, check this out.
Spanish.
Check this out.
That's what this is all about.
Well, if they're 2.3 previous ones, then
Anyway,
What's that family way this one in over here?
Got it? You work! Wow! What's your name? Scotty. Scotty. And what's your last name? What?
wow, big. Jane, you do mine? That's okay. He's still excited. All right. Did you catch this? Good job. Wow. Great job. Close enough. I know.
You catch that fish? Turn around and tell the camera. Tell that lady in the camera you caught that fish.
I caught it.
What's your name?
Scott Hockenberry.
Now, where are you from?
Georgia.
Georgia? What part of Georgia are you from? Whitman, Georgia. Boy, that fish as big as you are. Did you have a good time? Now listen, what kind of bait did you catch it on?
Squid.
Squid. Oh, buddy, that is a fine fish right there. Good job. We're proud of you. This is one of the fun part of my job. I get to talk to all these pretty ladies. This is Ashley. This year's queen. And Ashley, tell the folks about what you do and where you're from and all.
Well, I'm originally from Alabama, but my husband and I moved down here, I guess, 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 little boys. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are you having a good time today?
I am having a good time. It's so much fun working for this organization. It's just a great organization.
It's just a great place to live or what?
Oh, yes, lovely. We've got Isaac stirring on out there, but it's still going to be fun.
We'll get through that.
Yeah,
Listen,
sir.
congratulations on being
Thank
queen.
you. Thank you, sir.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
See you later.
So, bye-bye. Thank you.
They have sold out all t-shirts. People are coming up.
Well, you want to play some today? I bet. You got a little man with you?
I do.
I don't know if you're too excited.
He's just chilling.
All right, I'm here at Oakland Terrace Ballpark with Jennifer Allen. Now, I know y'all have worked really hard on this fundraiser, the Group of Fame softball tournament. I mean, it's been an amazing success. So tell us everything that's been going on.
We have sold shirt after shirt after shirt, and we have we've raised so much money. And Drew was just a special person, and then he he's it's really showed. I mean, everybody's come out today and really showed their support. So.
You've had great weather too.
Oh, it's been beautiful. Beautiful. We were worried.
I've been in Oakland Terrace for many years, and sometimes we don't have this kind of weather for softball.
I know.
But I know you and your husband have done a lot of work.
It was a lot of preparation.
I know. I want to compliment y'all and thank y'all for doing it. What a worthy cause. And I look around. I know almost everybody out here is just so worthwhile to see this.
It really went well. We're very proud. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, folks, right before I left, ran into Scott McLean, Drew's dad, and we're just so great. It's so great to see you today. Boy, are they doing some fine things today.
I tell you, I don't know how Drew's friends did this. It's just awesome. The support we've gotten from Drew's friends and from our church and through prayer has just helped us get through this situation.
Oh, it's just awesome. I mean, I've been down here and watched all the ball players and seen all the money that they're raising for Allison and the baby. I mean, this is what we always talk about: do something good for somebody. Well, these folks have done something good for somebody.
They have absolutely just warmed our hearts and just it's expectations beyond our belief. I mean, it's just awesome.
We're so glad I got to run into you.
Good seeing you,
Good seeing you. I know you're taking a Gatorade break.
I absolutely am. It's hot today, but the weather has let us do what we needed to do today.
Oh, it's wonderful.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little flashback there, and you can see there's still excitement and all the things going on, and we're still doing some things that we're a lot more separated now. Again, I want to continue to tell you to wear your mask and all, and avoid being up close with people. And it's just we've been advocating that from day one when we first got the facts about everything. So let's look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. We're looking at 5:40 to 7:40 this morning. Okay, and this afternoon on a Monday afternoon, we're looking at 6:01 to 8:01. Good way to end the day of Monday, going fishing from 6:01 to 8:01. I want to we'll talk about a lot of stuff going on around here, but I saw where in last week's paper where the City Commission of Destin, they've allocated, along with the Okaloosa County folks, allocated $10 million to buy up some Gulf front land, buy a couple of those old houses there for one reason, for public access. And I'm so glad to see that. And they got some tourist development money over there too, and they recognize, finally, after the developer just sort of packed everything in, the city has recognized, our people can't even get to the beach now, all the private stuff and this and that. So my hat's off to the Destin Okaloosa County folks, and I would ask the Panama City Beach Tourist Development Council to start setting aside some money to do the same thing. There's still a few places that we can buy before the condos take over. There's some houses, there's some beaches, there's some beach accesses that are private. I know some housing like Bitterwee and all that, that's their own private beach, and my hat's off to them having foresight. But anyway, how it affects the outdoorsman, goodness gracious, it gives you a place to go surf fishing at daybreak. And that's some excellent surf fishing over in Destin, and we can do it at the west end of the beach before it really gets all developed. So a lot of that tourist development money, there's a ton of tourist development money. I mean a ton. And a lot of it sort of goes to stuff I don't understand, but we need to use it for our people, our citizens and our outdoorsmen. That's the way I feel about it. Walton County, Grayton Beach area, they need to buy some of that Grayton Beach area too. That's and go back to where it was. Now, I brought my tackle box. Let's take a quick look. We got a couple of minutes. I just love I keep my tackle box close by. It's on my tackle bench or in my truck or in my boat. And again, we talked about the importance of keeping things. I just pulled it out last night. Keeping things in category. Okay, so if I'm red fishing. Okay, you can see this is what I basically redfish. I'm gonna have some skeeter walks and different things, and I have some Paul Browns of different colors. I always keep some in the package. I was gonna show you, I always keep some in the package, and because here's some that's out of the package, but anyway, you can see they're beat up and everything, and Badonkadonk and skeeter walks and Paul Brown is basically what I use a lot of. Okay, let me show you. Here's my other box right here. People want to know what's in your tackle box. I'm just going to show you what's in my tackle box. Okay, different colors. You can see the colors I like to use. I like this bone color. See this bone color right here? I've always liked that color. It's always been year in and year out. It's been successful. These flashy colors and all. This color right here, okay, it's been good. That's a good color for Port St. Joe Bay, better known as St. Joe Bay. That's two good colors right there. But this has been a good one for me. And these little, okay, that's another one there. And then we talk about I have one drawer with just spoons, and that's all. And you can see the gold spoons. I've got a bunch of spoons still in packages and everything. I hope you can see that okay. And this color right here, this has been a successful color, the copper color spoon. So if you're getting spoons, silver, those are good in the surf fishing. If you see some bait fish and all, you just want to catch bait fish. Some of these little silver ones here. And these silver ones were the first ones to come out. Then after that, they developed, of course, the gold spoon. That's the go-to right there. And different ways to rig them. I've got all sets of combinations on gold spoons and all. And then I got stuff falling in here. Okay, these jig heads. Okay, I've got one in my last drawer. I got 4 drawers. Of course, you can see my jigs here. And I got all colors here. And you can see the different colors I like to use. And okay. And that's one of my favorite colors right there, saltwater assassin. That is called a lot of trout, and different colors. And a lot of times you get a little spinner blade and all that to attract them. Okay, you can see the color there. So anyway, this is basically what I fish with. You think and of course I keep a lot of different color jig heads. Okay, these 3. Let me hold these 3 up. These are the 3 basic colors right here. Just like that. Okay. So that's what, and that is my main. See, I got loose stuff in here. Y'all got loose stuff in your tackle box, and then I got stuff on the side, my tools and my tackle on the side. Then I got stuff up here. I got another box of different color shrimp, different kinds of shrimp I fish with on a popping cork. That it look realistic to me. I've run out of time. I got more stuff to show you. I run out of time. You have a great day today. Do something good today for your fellow man. Take care of yourself, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.